season. New show, new folks, new reasons. New level, so you know we going up. Start with the old, so you know we cleaning. We gleaning, brand new story. Got a podcast, come talk with Tori. Got you fiending, new stories. New podcast, come and talk with Tori.
Hey y'all, Tori Talks here. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to Tori Talks wherever you get your podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. If you want to talk about a certain subject, email me, tori.talks9@gmail.com. tori.talks9@gmail.com. Let's talk about it. Hey y'all, welcome back to Tori Talks, season 6. I like to sing. I don't really know how, but I like to sing. So I gave y'all a little tune just now. But season 6, oh my gosh, like, wow. Thank y'all for sticking by, listening week after week. I really, really, really appreciate it. And so I guess you're wondering, like, what are we going to talk about this season? What's going to happen on Tori Talks this season? Well, like I did in season 5, I reflected on the number 5. And so for this season, season 6, I'll do the same thing. I'll reflect on the number 6. And Tori Talks is about life, leisure, love, and the Lord. And so with that, I want to talk about like how the number 6 or what the number 6 means biblically. And so what I found was that number 6 is the number of imperfection or incompleteness. And I just looked up the number 6. What does it mean in the Bible and things like that. And so that's what kept coming up. And so I'm assuming that that's what the number 6 means. And it makes sense because if we remember, like the number 7 is the number of completion. And one short of the number 7 is 6. And so it's, incomplete or it's not quite perfect just yet. So, some synonyms for imperfection I found were like blemish, like, blemishes that you may see. My skin is not perfect. I have a couple of blemishes. Defect. If a item or electronic is not working properly, it's not complete, it's not perfect. There's a defect in it, meaning it's not working properly. And then we have shortcoming. If you're not performing 100% perfect all the time, you do have some sort of shortcoming. And so those are the 3 synonyms that I wanted to use for this this first half of the podcast. And I hope I don't keep you all too long, but I do have 2 separate parts of this podcast. The first one being, talking about the number 6. And then the second one, I'll discuss New Year goals, 2024 goals, since this episode is the first of the season and first of the new year. So that's what we'll talk about on this episode. But going back to the number 6, like I said, biblically is the number of imperfection, since 7 is a number of perfection or completeness, and 6 is one shy of that. And so, obviously, some antonyms, haven't heard that word in a long time, antonyms of imperfection is perfect or perfection or enough, And so, of course, we strive for perfection, but we're all imperfect people. We all do things that, that we probably shouldn't do, and we wouldn't do if we were, in fact, perfect. And so So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that and get you all engaged and let you all talk back to me. Like, what are some ways that you are imperfect in, or some areas in your life that you are imperfect in? Me, like, I am imperfect in a lot. A lot. I am imperfect in just my eating habits. I try to do the right thing. I try to eat the right things, but I fall short. You pass a cookie by me, or a cupcake, or a brownie, anything sweet really, I'm going to eat it up. And I know I shouldn't, because like, too much sugar is not good for us. And so that's my shortcoming right there. Um, my pastor, Pastor Luter, he always in his sermon, I'm saying always, but a lot of times in his sermon, he'll say, I shouldn't have ate that Krispy Kreme donut, but I did. That's how I feel, Pastor Luter. If you pass any sweetness around me, I'm going to eat it. I'm going to take it up. Um, and what else? What else about imperfections? Blemishes, like I said, I kind of mentioned it before, like my skin. I have blemishes on my skin, mainly because I can't keep my hands out of my face. And so that causes blemishes. But, the imperfection of it is that the the bumps come anyway. And so I'm trying to make my skin perfect by getting rid of the bump. But instead, I'm making it worse and causing blemishes. Why do I do this? I don't know. But I haven't done it in a while. I haven't done it in a while. So big ups for that. Um, what else about imperfections? I say a lot. That's imperfection, because a perfect person, a perfect person would not say so much. They would say what it is that they want to say. Like, have you all ever used AI, artificial intelligence, and have you ever heard them say Probably not, because they're, oh Lord, I don't want to say this, but they're supposedly perfect. They're not perfect. It's a machine. It's not perfect, but their responses are going to be perfect. I don't know how. I don't know why, but they don't talk like us humans talk, because us humans, we say, like, those are the three words that when we're speaking, whenever we, and I'm trying not to say it, whenever we are thinking of the next idea, the next word, the next phrase, we may say like, or and not saying that it is imperfect, but it's not perfect either. So there is a shortcoming in our speech. And if you notice that I am talking slower than normal, I am, because and I'll get to this a little bit later, because I said that I wanted to speak with more clarity. And so that's one of my goals for this year and for the rest of the years that I'm alive on earth, is to speak with more clarity. But yeah, and I didn't say like, or I said yeah. No, I didn't say I said but yeah. So I'm working on that as well, y'all. I'm working on that as well. And so what does it mean to be, I mean, we can't be perfect. We're human. We can't be perfect. Only one is perfect, and that's God himself. But what does it mean to be perfect? What does it mean to be enough? Like, what does that mean for you? Like I said, I know that I can't be perfect. Um, but I strive every day to be a better person, to be a better friend, to be a better daughter, a better sister, a better aunt. And what I may have done yesterday, I'm not going to do it today. What I may have done last week, last month, I'm not going to do it today. And that's really because I'm really striving for perfection. And I said it. And like it's just so refreshing to, like, when I reflect back on how I used to talk to people, how I used to treat people, it's really refreshing to know that, I've grown in those areas. I've matured in those areas. Again, not perfect, but I'm striving for perfection. And so today I wanted to put out to you all, like, you're not going to be perfect. You can strive for perfection, but you're not going to be perfect. Um, and that's okay. That's really okay. But what are your goals for 2024? What are your goals? Let's talk about that. What are your goals? So for me, I have a few. Of course, some of them from last year that I did not. uh, Was it last year? Yeah, last year Um, I did not achieve those goals, and that's okay. And I actually made a, what do you call those boards? A vision board. And I think by me having that vision board, me actually writing it down, I was able to accomplish much more because I reflected. I went back and looked at my vision board, all year long. And so I encourage you all, if you have time, or if you feel it, like if you feel like actually doing a vision board, I encourage you all to do a vision board. And if you don't do a vision board, at the very least, write those things down, write your goals down. And if you notice, I'm using the word goals. I don't use the word resolution. I haven't used that word in a very long time in regards to when I speak about the New Year goals or New Year resolutions. I don't use that word resolution because resolutions are made to be broken. Goals, you don't want to break a goal. You want to see the goal to end. You want to accomplish those goals. So I don't use the word um, resolution. I use goals. And so for one of my goals, I want to stop procrastinating. I'm not a big procrastinator, but if I don't think it's too important, I'm going to put it off and put it off and put it off as long as I can. Like, for example, I wasn't working out. I said, okay, I'm going to wake up in the morning. I'm going to go work out. I wouldn't wake up. And then while I'm at work, I say, I'm going to work out after work. I wouldn't work out. And I just kept putting it off, kept putting it off, kept putting it off. And now I have a pudge. And so I have to get rid of this pudge because somebody thought I was pregnant, y'all. Nah, I don't know why they thought that. But I guess I was a little fat that day. But procrastination, I want to stop procrastination. I want to, do say what I want to do and do what I say I'm going to do. And I want to be able to do those things without a lot of time elapsing. So if I say I'm going to work out, I'm going to work out that day or the next day at the very latest. I'm not putting it off anymore. I am not allowing circumstances to come between me and my workout. I'm not allowing me being tired come between me and my workout. And yeah, I just want to stop procrastinating on those things that I may think are not important. And I encourage you to do the same thing because I know that you procrastinate too. I know you do. My second goal, I want to be a healthier me. And that's not just what I'm eating or me just working out, but it's me spiritually, me mentally, having healthy thoughts that I think about. Um, because when you think good things, then you're going to do good things. When you think on good things will follow you. So I want to be a healthier me starting this year, 2024, and carrying out through the rest of my years here on earth. I want to be a healthier me. Also, I want more income, financial gain in 2024, and just in general as well, not just 2024, but I want to start with the year 2024 of having more income. I took a little bit of a loss last year with my transition and work and everything like that, but I want to increase that and not just working a 9 to 5 or a normal job, but I want to do some investments. And I think that's one of the things that I put on my vision board last year. And I started the process. I just haven't completed it. Yeah, I'm at the number 6, imperfection. But we're gonna get it completed this year, 2024. And um And I want to volunteer more. I think I mentioned this to my family. Um, maybe October, that I wanted to, do more for homeless people, the underprivileged. Is that a word? Underprivileged? And those individuals who may not have the means for certain things. I want to do more for them. There's and just volunteer work in general, whatever association or agency or corporation that may be in need, I want to be able to volunteer with them. And so those are my goals. I have some others as well, but I don't want to go too far into them right now. Maybe later on, I'll let you all in on some things that I've been working on. But yeah, so that's what I have going for 2024. Let me know what you have going for 2024. And if you see me in this green, beautiful green shirt, beautiful green nails, and you can't really see, but this is green as well. That's my color. It used to be my favorite color, and then I switched to pink, but now I'm back with green. Green to me, it just means, prosperity, um, riches, and that's really what I am. Um, that's really what I'm aiming for this year. And so, yeah, that's that. And then one more segment that I want to do. I reached out to some family members and some friends, and I asked them, and I asked myself as well, what are you saying no more to in 2024? And what do you want more of in 2024? And y'all, I got some really good responses, and that's really how I came up with some of the things on my list that I wanted to accomplish in 2024. No more procrastinating. I got that so many times. No more relying on other people. No more, and I probably should have had my phone open ready for this, because I did take notes on some of the response that I received. But no more, negativity in their lives. And those are really good responses to that question. And then what do they want more of? They want more Jesus. They want more joy. They want more peace. They want more love. And I can't even I can't even go against that. I want the same thing. I want more Jesus, more love, more peace, more joy, more family and friends time, just all of the good things, right? And so I'm asking you, what are you saying no more to in 2024? And what do you want more of in 2024? I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. See y'all next week. Bye.